It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Bringing it out, it's Young. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Gonna run it. It's low. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Catch made over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. That's a fly to the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Poland. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You've got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And there's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football.
Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Arnold. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. Fourth down and 7. The quarterback's got it on the option. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from him.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
On third down, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Too much speed for the defense.
touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Notre Dame, 14, 0.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Arnold. Throw to the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of his defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Took contact on the throw, and it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, second down now. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's low. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's second down here. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the point after is good.
0.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Win after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. This return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Change the pre-snap look now. Catch made by the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
To throw, it's Carr. He's wide open. Look out. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He gets loose. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot it up at the 47-yard line. Great job by the returner. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They keep him guessing with a run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, wouldn't you think you just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break.
Touchdown, Auburn. Look out, whole different game now.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Payne. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. Yeah, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top-5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On the ground, it's low. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking downfield, it's Carr. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Close to the tight end. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. To the air, it's Arnold. Grab down the middle, it's Thompson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it? What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense. On third down, drops to throw. Incomplete for a third straight play. I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long. Whoops it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will over on downs now.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field. It's Carr. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Fights through the tackle.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hunt over the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, is keep that clock moving.
The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Carr. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
14.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
And the Auburn
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line, it's Simmons. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Quick throw, testing the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Wrapped down the middle. It's Alston. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. But a dream finish for this defense. Take the ball away, crush any chance of a comeback. Now you can just kneel down and secure the win. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. To first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackle made after just a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.